Okay, here we are, week 5, the best week of all because we all get to write a ton. So I'm going to record this first section for the week. I'll talk about the discussion board posts, and I want to point out a few things actually before we even get started. So here I am on the home page for week 5. I'm going to go to the modules world. If I can this less. All right, so here we are, week 5 modules world. Go to the discussion part. All right, so far in the discussion, what I've put, like I put things every day almost. So far, I have put the argument, an outline that I created for you to use, meaning it's not an official assignment, so you don't need to submit anything, but it's the outline that I use when I'm teaching this type of an essay. So you can download your own copy of it if you want. I'll show it briefly. And it uses some of the language that the lesson and the book are using now, about basically a claim, which is your thesis statement. You want to have 3 grounds, so those are the supporting arguments. And then each ground has, has like specific evidence and like sort of specific ideas and evidence. Like that's where research goes. So this is what people are shooting for. And this is the structure, sort of. Let me show you what else. So I would encourage everybody to download a copy of it just so that you have it. There's a picture, but it's small. So, right. So it basically just gives you the general thing that, like the general flow of the essay. Introduction. So in the introduction, there should be these things. There's the hook, which is like to get someone's attention, like the first 2 sentences. You can ask a question or give some startling statistic or a little story, like a real story you found in an article. You give a little bit of background about the subject in general. So you're sort of starting very general and then sort of quickly narrowing it to whatever you're going to be arguing. Brief history of your particular subject, whatever your angle is going to be. Sort of the main issues or problems or concerns about your subject, and then we have the thesis statement. So the thesis statement is, so one of the things that I tell people to, or I encourage people to do for creating a thesis statement is you want to, so this is it's the very broadest expression of like your argument. So you want to create a statement. This is one of the better ways to do this, that uses the word because. I'm sure I might have said this for some other reason too. If you make yourself create a statement and in the middle of the statement you have to use the word because, then you will create automatically sort of an argument statement that's complete. So for example, if I have like the government, so the government should legalize marijuana. Okay, it sounds like it might be, I mean, it's a position that I'm taking, but it's sort of half done. So if I see that, I say, okay, you want to put a because in there, and then you want to give the main reasons if you have the main reasons, because it will improve the economy, help in the medical field, and fix the criminal justice system. There. So right, that would be an ideal thesis statement. So you have sort of your main proposal idea, your main position, then you've got 3 different solid grounds that you're going to develop, right? So you do ground 1 is going to be all about the economy, and then 2 will be about medical field, and 3 will be about how it's going to affect the criminal justice system. So that's the thesis statement. And in fact, you want to sort of, I mean, this is where, if you can, you want to use the same strategy for each of your topic sentences for your main grounds. Same thing. You're creating another statement that uses the word because. Again, because each topic sentence, each of these ideas, you're still taking a position on it. You're making an argument, right? So you have your broad argument, legalize marijuana, and then you've got sort of your specific arguments. Legalize it because it'll improve the economy, legalize it because it will help in medicine, and legalize it because it will fix the criminal justice system. So this is and I'm using this topic obviously because it's like very easy to break down. A lot of research topics that people are doing probably don't break down quite as easily, but you do want to find your 3 main ideas, your 3 supporting arguments. And I'm trying to put together I want to do a joint document thing, which I've been trying to do, but for some reason, the browser's not really going for it. So I might just set up a discussion board where everybody can sort of post their current thesis statement and their 3 main ideas. And if you're not sure, right, if you only have 2 main ideas or whatever, that I can comment there on the if I set up a discussion or a wiki board. Hold on, I'm just going to make this note so I don't forget to do that. I might just, if there's a wiki, might be better. So what I'll do is I'll just set it up, and you can go there anytime. Type in whatever you have for a thesis statement, whatever you think maybe 3 main ideas are, or just let me know. Like, I only have 1 or I have 2 ideas. I'm not really sure about the 3rd, and I can help you with those. Okay, I just want to remind myself because I was trying to do it this other way, but it wasn't working. So in any event, okay, so that's the basics. You have an outline that you can follow. It is not an assignment. It is just my tool that I'm giving to you so that you can sort of have it and help you organize your information that you have, grouping it where it goes, things like that. The other thing in the discussion board so far is this PowerPoint that I'm going to be using. So if you are wondering, like, where was all the stuff he was talking about, it's in this PowerPoint, which is so cute because it has that guy there. He's just a little guy like that, see? So here we go, week 5. So those are some resources that people can use.